What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Juju the Gamer here on Juju Sports Corner, and today is one of the happiest days of my life. We have survived. We have made it through the rigorous offseason of nothing but realignment and college football playoff expansion talks. We have finally made it. Week 1 of college football is here, baby. If you're wondering why I did not post a video last week, I have a reason for that. When we talk about the debacle of Nebraska doing an onside kick when they're up 11, yeah, I saw that. The story is I was in Ohio seeing my grandma and also getting ready to watch the Bears and the Browns play their final preseason game. The little birthday weekend, so I didn't bring none of my recording equipment with me, but I'm back home. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I got a new job, and I have to work on Saturdays, so my schedule might be a bit different in terms of if you're waiting for reactions to games. That's going to change. Why are my frames like this? Okay, so I don't know if that wigged out or anything, but I'm going to repeat myself. I got a new job. And in about 2 different weeks, I'm going to be starting said new job, and I have to work Saturdays. So I have to work Saturday afternoon till about midnight. So the college football content might be slowing down, or it might be airing throughout the week. But I do plan on recording games. You know, especially if Mizzou or Ohio State or, you know, just the game of the week. I plan on recording games, going back and watching them, and giving my breakdown of the games. So they might be coming out a bit later than usual, but you're still going to be able to see them. But I'm a part of the Sickos committee because while everybody's watching Pitt in West Virginia, and I believe West Virginia just... Why? Okay, that was weird. While everybody's watching West Virginia and Pitt in the backyard brawl, which I believe sold out, by the way, I, a part of the Sickos community, is going to be watching Penn State and Purdue. I am recording Mizzou and Louisiana Tech because I believe it's coming on at the same time. And I will probably watch that when I'm home from work so I can give my breakdown of that game. But it is time for the college football season, my personal favorite sport of the year. Football, baby. Let's get it. I will meet y'all at halftime. We're talking about Penn State and Purdue. I have some questions regarding James Franklin. Was last year a fluke after Sean Clifford got hurt and it went downhill? Or is Penn State going to be the Penn State I remember growing up and watching, and they're going to smack some people in the mouth this year? Or will Purdue? Everybody in the Big Ten, I mentioned this earlier when I was going through Ohio State schedule. Everybody hates playing Purdue and Iowa. If you are a Big Ten fan, you know what I mean by that. Everybody hates playing those two teams, especially if you're on the road against those two teams and you're favored to win said game. So, yeah, I have Penn State winning this game, but it would not shock me if AIDAN O'Connell and Purdue have a monster game. It would not shock me whatsoever. But you know, my homeboy is a huge Penn State fan. You know who you are if you're watching this video, my boy. I got Penn State going 1-0. They're going to smack Purdue in the mouth. Purdue, they lost some key people on defense, and also one of their starting receivers is academic ineligible. I don't know how that's possible, but yeah, I'll meet y'all at halftime. Let's get it. I'm so hyped. Week 1 of the season, baby. Let's get it. So the first half of Penn State and Purdue was kind of what you expected Nebraska and Northwestern to be, which was a much more of a defensive battle and other teams capitalizing on the other team's mistakes. Just before the half, Purdue fumbled the ball. Joey Porter Jr. recovered said fumble, and then a couple plays later, Penn State had I don't know if it was just bad tackling or just great effort on the Penn State tight end, I believe. But he broke about like 3 to 4 different tackles and just ran his way into the end zone. So far the defenses have come to play. Penn State and Purdue defenses have come ready to play. I'm liking what I'm seeing from both running backs. The Penn State freshmen and the Purdue's running backs, they're running hard. You can tell they're trying to get as many yards as they can. But you know, everybody came into this game to see how Aidan O'Connell and Sean Clifford would do. And so far, you would think both 6-year quarterbacks would have that Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers experience where they've seen everything they can to see in college football, and they're just out there dinking and dunking, throwing dimes, taking what they can get, and, you know, making the safe plays, not putting their teams in any harm's way. And some of these throws, I'm just looking like, boy, if the defender didn't fall down or he just held onto the football, this is a pick. Like, what are y'all doing? So Penn State is winning 21-10. Kind of should be 14-10. That last play was just weird all around with Purdue just not tackling. I don't know, man. Because like I said, playing Purdue in Purdue at night is a nightmare fuel, and it's looking like Purdue is making more mistakes than Penn State, and that's what, you know, that's what has Penn State in this win. Now, unfortunately, I thought this game would go by faster, but I gotta get ready to go to work. So by the time y'all will see me again, the game will already be done, and I will meet y'all when I'm able to watch the second half. See y'all then. Well, I'm going to be honest. We are now been in 2 weeks. The Big Ten has had 2 back-to-back very exciting second half of games between Nebraska and Northwestern, with Northwestern pulling that one out late, and with Penn State and Purdue, you know, exchanging haymakers left and right. We got pick sixes, late touchdowns, defensive plays. Joey Porter Jr. looked like an absolute beast. Okay, and yes, he is a son of that Joey Porter, the probably future Hall of Famer. But yeah, Joey Porter Jr. is going first round. With this second half, I liked what I saw from. I truly feel like if Purdue was able to run the ball, they would have won this game, because it looked like they were the more prepared team. They just made more mistakes, and Penn State capitalized on their mistakes. But it really felt like Aidan O'Connell improved. Like you could tell he's seen it all, he's done it all. His line sold him at the end of the game. There was a controversial catch that at first glance I thought it was one heck of a play, but when they slowed it down on replay, yeah, the ball definitely hit the ground. And you know what? Like I said in the beginning, I would not be surprised if Purdue had won this game. I had picked Penn State to win, but everybody knows when you play Purdue or Iowa at their home turf at night, that is almost damn near a recipe for disaster. And Penn State snatched victory from the jaws of defeat, because it was ugly. I felt like Sean Clifford, I don't know if he was still hurt after getting his leg injured, but he didn't look the same. I mean, granted, he wasn't playing that well at all until that final drive. He just turned it on like a switch, and it was just like, where's this been all game? But I feel like Sean Clifford is that perfect college quarterback. Like, he's not elite, he's not god awful, he's just decent. He's just decent. And sometimes decent will get you in a backup position in the NFL for a couple of years. Just be decent. But I really thought this game was over when Sean Clifford overthrew a wide open receiver and they got returned for a pick 6. I really thought the game was over then because I'm like, oh, Purdue just has to play some defense, get a couple first downs in there. And, them and Drew BREES on the sideline celebrating a week 1 victory. But it's just like, I know Purdue's going to make a bowl game. They're going to make a bowl game. It's more along the lines that if they can't run the ball, much like they really couldn't do it last year, they're in for a world of trouble. Because the Big Ten West is the black and blue side of the division. Like every team on that side of the division is ground and pound. We're going to beat you up in the trench. We're going to run the ball 50 times a game. And, we're going to throw off play action. It's basically, Purdue has the most fun offense. But if they can't run the ball, basically makes them one-dimensional. And all defense had to do is just pin their ears back and attack the quarterback. They don't even have to worry about the run like that. But in terms of Penn State, how this outlook, how I feel about them after this game, they are incredibly talented. That is a talented football team. I really feel like at some point Drew Aller is going to come in a game and start after that game for the second half of the season. It's just the little bit of playing time that he had, the plays that he was making, that made you go, oh, he's the real deal. Like there was one play where, he got pressured a little bit. He stepped up into the pocket, scrambled to buy his receiver time, and threw a dart. And this is his first couple of snaps. He only played like 1 series. This is his first couple of snaps, and he did this. And then, he had a beautiful touch pass, over the linebacker, just underneath the center. Underneath the safety, right into his tight end's hands, and it was just dropped. And it's just like, bro, yeah, Drew Aller's the one, bro. He's the one. Penn State got them a good one. Just from that little bit of playing time that he had, yeah, he's going to be a good one. I really expected Sean Clifford to look better because it's his 6th year. It's his 6th year playing college football. And I really feel like while he's improved, he hasn't taken that leap necessary that one would think that, this is your 6th year and you're still making these type of plays that you shouldn't be making. Don't get me wrong. He led a heck of a drive. He led a heck of a drive to win Penn State this game. But if it wasn't for Penn State's defense absolutely clamping up and doing their job, they lost this game. I don't think y'all go back and look at the highlight of that pick 6 and just how egregious that was of a misthrow by just go back and look. It's just, I don't know how I feel about Penn State. Their running backs didn't look as explosive as the freshman they got. I believe his name was Nick Singleton. I would like to see him get more touches. The receivers had some drops that was just uncanny. It was like guys were just dropping passes left and right. But in this game, I really feel like the team that could run the most won this game, and Penn State ran a little bit more than Purdue did. I worry about both teams' offensive lines when it comes to conference games, because their offensive lines did not look inspiring. I don't know, man. I'm excited for college football. I'm super excited for college football. I'm going to be watching Mizzou and Louisiana Tech to see how my alma mater did. I did not look at the score at all. So if you made it this far, please make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified every single time I upload. and I will see you on the next video. The next Mizzou and Louisiana Tech will probably be up Saturday. That'll be up Saturday probably while I prepare the thumbnail for Ohio State Notre Dame. Saturday has too many games going on at the same time for me to accurately sit down and just watch one game. It's just juggling too much. So I'll probably just end up getting drunk. I'll probably just be knocking back a couple of cold ones, getting ready to join the Twitter war between Ohio State and Notre Dame. But like I said, that's it for this video. Please make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe, and make sure to hit that bell notification notified every single time I upload. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.